I am going to show you a serratus release. So the serratus anterior are some muscles right here along the rib cage, and they play a big role in how your shoulder functions. So when we think of shoulder movement, if you're going to push the arm out, that is the serratus anterior. So like boxers that punch things and do that motion a lot, you'll see really defined, they look like fingers, they're up on the rib cage, that's your serratus anterior. The cool thing about serratus anterior, it moves the shoulder blade, it really directly affects your shoulder, but it also meets up with one of our really important ab muscles. So that's why that movement of the shoulder blade connects directly with one of our ab muscles, an oblique, that makes that connect into our core. So we want to make sure we have really good blood flow and good movement of that muscle, and one way to do that is to use our Coregeous ball and kind of work on that area. So the more inflated it is, the more intense. You can always deflate this so that it is super squishy and almost pancake-like, depending on how sore you are. If you have a shoulder injury, you might want to start super flat. But we're going to bring the ball, we're going to lie on it on our side. So right up on the rib cage, so those muscles attach from your shoulder blade to your rib cage. And we're gonna just roll back and forth on the ball. Now, if I would recommend that you try doing this right directly on the skin. So you would take the ball and put it directly on the skin so that you can let it really grip into the skin, the fascia, on the muscle, everything around it. So I'm just kind of massaging out that armpit area along the rib cage, and you can kind of stretch the arm, get a twist there, so you're letting the shoulder blade come away from the spine, and then I'm going to bring it back, so I'm letting the ball come along the rib cage on the front side there. So reaching through, kind of coming into a twist, and then coming back over. And then we're going to do the other side. So same thing on the other side, bringing the ball underneath. You can kind of relax there. You can take a few breaths. And then you can kind of massage the area again. So reaching through, bringing it back, getting that movement. Kind of playing around with where you feel the tightest at. And you might find one shoulder feels way tighter than the other. I have a dominant side, a side I use more at work, working on people a lot, so that's always my tighter side, and it shows up in my yoga practice because I'll have a harder time doing things like binds and that kind of thing. So just something to be aware of as you go throughout your day, those imbalances, and this is a great way to even out those imbalances, return blood flow to the area, and help give you that mobility that you need.